Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Fine, sir.
Sir, we are fine. So how are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, I am fine. Thank you so much for joining in class. Though it was the time of taking English class, but as I will be busy tomorrow, for that I have to take the class today. Can you see the monitor of my computer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Our topic is Business Entrepreneurship, Chapter 2, Business Entrepreneurship and Entrepreneur. Today, we will discuss obstacles of entrepreneurship, obstacles of business entrepreneurship, development of business entrepreneurship in Bangladesh, and ways to remove or overcome the obstacles of entrepreneurship development in Bangladesh. Okay, in the last two classes, we have learned these two parts. Today, we will learn identify the obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship, identify the way to remove the obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. Last part 2, activities or functions of business entrepreneurship, attributes or qualities of successful entrepreneur, importance of entrepreneurship in socio-economic development, the positive environment of for development of business entrepreneurship. Have you learned these questions? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Students, have you done this work? That means most important is qualities and socio-economic development. Socio-economic development, D and E. Have you done homework?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many students have done? How many students have done their homework? Show your writing homework. Open camera and show.
Sir, I was supposed to do today because yesterday was my birthday. So
Yesterday?
Yesterday was my birthday, so I was kind of
Okay.
busy so all day.
Okay. Happy birthday to you, and wish you all
Thank
the
you,
best.
sir.
Welcome. Mahdi, have you done? Mahdi Hassan? Mahdi Hassan. Jabir Abrar. Jabir, have to open the video.
Sir,
Yes,
can I send the homework to your personal messenger?
Okay, you will send, but now
Sir,
you have to tell. You have to tell the qualities of a successful entrepreneur. First, you have to open the video. Keep on the video.
Sir, I have a problem in my video.
Okay. Tell the qualities of a successful entrepreneur. Be fast, boy. Shijan, any problem? Shijan, what happened?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell the qualities of a good manager.
Sir.
Yes,
Sir,
success.
I can tell.
Yes, tell.
Sir, successful entrepreneurs are focused on making their business work. They do this by elimination any hindrances or distraction to their goals.
Yes.
The entrepreneurs does not ask questions about whether they can succeed or whether they are worth of success. They are confident with the knowledge that they will make their business succeed. Entrepreneurs realize that every event and situation is a business opportunity. Ideas are constantly being generated about workflows and efficiency, people skills and potential new business.
Yes.
They have the ability to look at everything around them and focus it towards their goals. Entrepreneurs know that if something needs to be done, they should start it themselves. They set the parameters and make sure that projects follow that path. They are proactive, and they are not waiting for someone to give them permission.
Right.
Many companies are formed because an entrepreneur knows that they can do a job better than another. They need to win at the sports they play and need to win at the business that they create. An entrepreneur will highlight their own comeback track record of success, etc. Sir.
Etc. Okay, I wanted to know the qualities of a business entrepreneur. Shezan, can you tell? Vishpikur?
Yes, sir.
Vishpikur? Okay,
Yes,
tell
sir,
the
I can
qualities.
tell.
Yes, tell the qualities or attributes of good, successful entrepreneur.
Sir, the qualities of a successful entrepreneur are
Entrepreneur.
Sir, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Sir, organizing capacity, effort, independent mentality, confidence, courage,
Yes.
perseverance, sensibility,
Yes.
attentiveness, flexibility, ability to collect capital, ability to leadership,
Yes.
desire for success, mentality of facing challenges,
Yes.
ability to work hard, inventing capacity.
Okay, I understood. Atul,
etc.
Atul, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell the qualities of a good or successful entrepreneur. Without looking the book. Without looking the book, have to tell from your memory.
Yes, sir. So confidence, effort, organizing capacity, courage, sensibility, flexibility, creativity, ability to take risk, ability to leadership. So,
okay, anybody
desire for success.
Okay, anybody wants to tell? Do you want to tell?
স্যার হোমওয়ার্ক গুলা কি আপনার মেসেঞ্জারে পাঠিয়ে দিব?
হ্যাঁ, sure. Okay. Today's class, identify the obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. অর্থাৎ ব্যবসায় উদ্যোগ উন্নয়নে কোন কোন বাধাগুলো রয়েছে have to find out. If we can find the obstacles for development of business entrepreneurship, then we will find the way to remove the obstacles. Okay. First of all, have to find out the obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship on the basis of Bangladesh's প্রেক্ষাপটে. Okay. First, we can see that lack of proper planning. Planning, what is planning? Plan means to take decision what will be done in future. পরিকল্পনা হচ্ছে ভবিষ্যতে কি করা হবে তার আগাম সিদ্ধান্ত গ্রহণ করা. Plan means to take decision what will be done in future. That means what you want to do in future have to decide today. And proper plan makes you successful. Proper plan makes you successful. Bangladesh is developing country, and the people of Bangladesh are not skilled. For that, they do not know how to make a proper plan. So we can say that for lack of proper planning, business entrepreneurship is not developed for lack of proper planning. More interest towards job. You know, in business have risk. In business, there is a risk in business. That means you can get profit or loss. Labho hote pare, loss hote pare. You have to take this risk. But most of the people of Bangladesh do not want to take the risk. They want to get a job. After their completion of their education, they want to get job. This is the most big obstacle for business entrepreneurship, development of business entrepreneurship, interest towards the job. Lack of technical and vocational education. Technical and vocational education means practical education. Technical and vocational education means practical education. You are not a student of technical and vocational education student. You are a student of general education. But in general education is not included technical and vocational as curriculum. Though technical and vocational education is separate from general education, most of the genius students and meritorious students do not want to admit in technical and vocational education. For that, they are, what I can say, okay, here is written, general education system is our country is based on memorization and theory, but technical and vocational education is not based on memorization and theory. It is practical education. That means you can learn hand and pen, যেটাকে বলা হাতে কলমে শিক্ষাদান করা, and it makes the man skilled. It makes the man skilled. এটা মানুষকে দক্ষ করে গড়ে তোলে। তাহলে এই জায়গাগুলোতে ল্যাক অফ টেকনিক্যাল এন্ড ভোকেশনাল এডুকেশন গ্রহণ না করার কারণে আমাদের এই বিজনেস এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপটা ডেভেলপ হচ্ছে না। And lack of campaign means advertisement. There are a lot of opportunities in Bangladesh. Government and non-government organization offers a lot of opportunities, but lack of campaign, the people cannot come to know the opportunities. For that, the lack of campaign is one of the big obstacle in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. অর্থাৎ প্রচারণার অভাবে মানুষ সরকারি বেসরকারি অনেক সুযোগ সুবিধা রয়েছে, সেগুলো জানতে পারে না। আর জানতে না পারার কারণেই এই মানুষজন এই বিজনেস ব্যবসা উদ্যোগটা গ্রহণ করতে পারছে না। Lack of financing arrangement. You know, if you want to establish a business, you have to arrange working capital and fixed capital. That means necessary capital you have to arrange. But the lack of financing arrangement, most of the interested entrepreneur or potential entrepreneur cannot establish their business. You understand? Sadat, can you understand?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
English and Bangla mixed. Lack of finance arrangement. This is the most important element of a business. If you want to establish a business, you have to collect sufficient money or capital. Lack of capital you cannot run your business. You cannot run your business. You cannot, you will not able to establish your business entrepreneurship. Or that this is a big obstacle in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. Lack of training. Training means training makes a man skilled. Training makes a man skilled. In Bangladesh, there are not enough training institution where you can get training. The lack of training. In our country, there is a lack of training institutions for entrepreneurship development. If I read this book, being an entrepreneur, though is by a born quality. অর্থাৎ কেউ কোনো উদ্যোক্তা জন্মগতভাবেই মানে হচ্ছে যে উদ্যোক্তা হয়ে বেড়ে ওঠে. It is possible to make entrepreneur through proper training as well. এটাকে আমরা কি করতে পারি যে প্রপার ট্রেনিং এর মাধ্যমে এদেরকে এন্টারপ্রেনার হিসেবে গড়ে তুলতে পারি. বাট ইন আওয়ার কান্ট্রি দেয়ার ইজ এ ল্যাক অফ ট্রেনিং ইনস্টিটিউশনস ফর এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপ ডেভেলপমেন্ট. বাংলাদেশে ট্রেনিং ইনস্টিটিউশনের অভাব রয়েছে. তো হচ্ছে যুব উন্নয়ন অধিদপ্তর যেটা রয়েছে, যুব উন্নয়ন অধিদপ্তরের আন্ডারে দেখবে যে যুব উন্নয়ন প্রশিক্ষণ কেন্দ্র রয়েছে প্রত্যেকটি জেলায়. তো সেখানে বেকার যুবক যারা রয়েছে তারা কিন্তু বিভিন্ন বিষয়ের উপর ট্রেনিং দিয়ে থাকে. বুঝতে পেরেছো? যেমন হাঁস পালন, মাছ চাষ, সবজি চাষ বা আরো বিভিন্ন বিষয়ের উপরে তারা ট্রেনিং নিয়ে নিজের অনেকেই স্বাবলম্বী হয়েছে. বুঝতে পেরেছো? তারপরে দেন পলিটিক্যাল স্টেবিলিটি. Political stability is a major obstacle for the economic development and growth of our country. যে কোনো দেশের তুলনায় যে কোনো দেশের জন্য পলিটিক্যাল যে ইনস্টেবিলিটি রয়েছে, রাজনৈতিক অস্থিরতা মিনস ফ্রিকোয়েন্টলি হরতাল, ধর্মঘট, আরো যেগুলো রয়েছে, এগুলোর কারণে আমাদের কি হয়, অনেক উদ্যোক্তা সাহস পায় না, অর্থাৎ উদ্যোগের পর্যায়েটা উন্নয়ন ঘটে নাই. ঠিক আছে? Alhamdulillah, the condition of political situation of Bangladesh is now stable. There is no hortal, dharmoghat, etc. ঠিক আছে? Strike. তারপরে হচ্ছে আরো কি বলে এগুলো আর কি, political instability. You understand the obstacles of business development, business entrepreneurship development? Any question, Fayaz?
No, sir.
Okay, think 1 second. If you have any question, you may ask me. Fourteen students have joined in class. Okay. Next.
Sir, you have your 2 IDs in this. Right, sir?
Yes. I have joined from my mobile for taking your present.
So I thought it was an imposter.
Okay. Next. There are a lot of obstacles in Bangladesh. For that, Bangladesh business entrepreneurship are not developed in Bangladesh. What we should do? We have to overcome these obstacles, right? Shijan, Mahdi, Fayaz?
Yes.
Yes, have to talk with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, sir.
all students have to talk with me and have to respond fast. Otherwise, class will not be fruitful for you. You have joined in class, you will not ask me anything. What will happen in future? That means you have question, but you have not asked me. For that, you have not come to know the answer. Okay. Identify the way to remove the obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. That means there are a lot of obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. And if you want to develop the business entrepreneurship, have to have to remove the obstacles, right? Okay, first one is effective and realistic plan to be taken on. We have learned that lack of proper training is the main obstacle of for development of business entrepreneurship. What we will do, we have to make effective and realistic plan to be taken on. We have to make effective and realistic plan, অর্থাৎ বাস্তব এবং কার্যকর পরিকল্পনা তৈরি করতে হবে for development the business entrepreneurship. Okay, huge training to be implemented. Here is written the lack of training. That means training makes a man perfect. Training will make you skilled in business entrepreneurship, but in Bangladesh there are not enough training institutions where you can get training. What we have to do, huge training to be implemented. Huge training institution, you have to government and non-government organizations have to come forward to establish a training institution, right? Isn't it? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Beside the government initiative, non-government organizations have to come forward to establish a training institution where unemployed people or educated but unemployed young peoples will go there and take training. Okay. Then massive campaign to be arranged all over the world country. Here is written lack of campaign. That means there are a lot of opportunities government has offered, government and non-government organizations offered, but lack of campaign. The people of unemployed people cannot come to know the opportunities. What we will do, we have to arrange massive campaign all over the country. আমাদের সারা দেশে এটার ক্যাম্পেইন পরিচালনা করতে হবে, ব্যাপক প্রচারণা চালাতে হবে। ম্যাসিভ ক্যাম্পেইন মানে ব্যাপক প্রচারণা চালাতে হবে to be arranged all over the country. Technical and vocational education system to be expanded. Here is written lack of training, technical and vocational education. In Bangladesh, most of the educational institution are established on general education, right? Very few educational institution established on technical and vocational. For that, man cannot be skilled. Lack of technical and vocational education is one of the big problem in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. What we have to do, we have to establish technical and vocational education institution, have to set the syllabus of technical and vocational education in our general education, so that the students can know what is technical and vocational education, what is the future if you read in technical and vocational education institution. Then entrepreneurs are to be provided with investment advice. Investment advice is most important for business entrepreneurship, because there is a risk. There can be or not can be profit, right? And how can you collect your money? What types of business you can establish, and which business is suitable for you? For getting this information, entrepreneurs investment advice can play good role, right? Mushfiq, am I right? Investment advice can play a good role to development of business entrepreneurship. Supply of required capital to be arranged. we have learned that the capital is the most important element of business entrepreneurship, because establish a business and run the business need necessary capital. That means fixed capital and working capital, and lack of sufficient capital, you cannot run your business smoothly. For that, you have to supply required capital to be arranged. Okay. Business entrepreneurship subject should be included in higher education. In your higher education, that means tertiary education, that means after your completion of SSC examination, you will admit in university. But there is very few chance, but you will see that business entrepreneurship subject is not included. But if business entrepreneurship subject should be included in higher education. Then political stability needs to be ensured. That means political stability needs the political, if government establish political stability, then in our Bangladesh, many what I can say, potential sorry.
Sir, potential entrepreneurs.
Right, potential entrepreneurs will take initiative to establish their business. Right. In this way, we can remove the obstacles of Bangladesh. Obstacles in Bangladesh for development of business entrepreneurship. If we can, if these obstacles can be removed, okay, then Bangladesh will be engaged in business entrepreneurship. People will come to establish their entrepreneurship, and people's per capita income money will be high, and government will earn a lot of money. Dear students, do you have any question on today's lecture? Mushfiqur, any question? Sadat?
No, sir.
Small Khan, have you understood this lecture today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you will do, you have to read this chapter properly at home, because you will get 1 week to finish this chapter, finish this lecture, and in the next class, you will ask me if you have any question. Okay, I will give the answer. I will answer your question. Then, what is your homework? What is business entrepreneurship? What are the qualities of a successful business entrepreneur? Write down the ways to overcome the obstacles of entrepreneurship development in Bangladesh. Already we have learned these 3 questions in the last 3 lectures. And beside these 3 questions, if you want, you can solve the exercise. Dear students, Fayaz Abidin.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay. Turn over the page 24. Open the page 24. Page number 24. Sir. Have you opened? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Multiple choice question. Here are general question, and give answer the following paragraph, and creative questions. Try to solve this MCQ and CQ. If you have any problem, if you feel any problem, you will ask me in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining in the class, and I hope we will meet together in the next class
Sir, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sir.
Thank you so much. Wa alaikum assalam. Oh, yes. Dear students, listen to me. Don't leave, please. Don't leave. Okay.